Who trades Micah Parsons? I ain't gonna lie. If that nigga's asking for too much money, I'm trading that nigga too. Bro, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. This Micah Parsons love y'all be giving that nigga, I don't see it, bro. Dead ass. And it's not just because he a Cowboy. Because he's worth it? Yeah, bro. Y'all's definition of worth it, it depends on what he's asking for. I don't know what the fuck he was asking for, but if he was like, Micah Parsons is not Aaron Donald or J.J. Watt. So depend on what the hell he's asking for, that nigga is not worth it. But I don't know what he's asking for. Let me see some shit. Let me actually like do a Micah Parsons deep dive. Micah Parsons, I'm thinking and trying to type at the same time. Stats. And then, what we also gonna do is Max Crosby stats. And who else? Who else am I thinking? I think this is a good comp right here. And the reason I say this is because of team success. Not really any team success for real. Well, not a lot of team success for real. But basically what I'm trying to say is they defense be out there a lot. Just like Micah Parsons' defense be out there a lot. Okay. So, Cowboys, 12 sacks. What is COMB? What the fuck is combined? Oh, okay. I'm like, what the fuck is... So, he wasn't... God, Max Crosby had 90 last year. Oh, wait, no, he got hurt this year. So, Max Crosby got hurt. Well, last year. He got hurt last year. He got hurt and ended up with more than Micah Parsons. These are all good comps, actually, because the Raiders wasn't worth the shit last year, and none of these teams were worth the shit. 47. Okay. So Micah Parsons, Max Crosby, and Myles Garrett all have the same shit. Micah's the worst out of the three. And I understand Michael's a fucking linebacker, bro. That nigga be on it. He's really a fucking edge guy. I hate the linebacker shit. What is it's not Gil's Arena, it's The Arena. That's what it's called. The football one is called The Arena. So boom.
Down in Dallas. Micah Parsons, he stated he wants to be the highest paid non-QB in the league. He's a young guy.
Huh? Kevin, what? Nigga, this the nigga, bro. He's only 26. Kevin, I don't give a fuck what the age is, brother. If you... Okay, so we already discussed that he does not have the best stats this year. Oh, you know what? NFL 2024. Let me see. Position. Do they have position, bro? Because I know Buda Baker, one of my favorite safety, really DBs, because that nigga he'll roam. So linebacker wise, this nigga isn't the best. Hold on, wait a fucking second. Linebacker wise, no fucking shot. Linebacker wise, he wasn't the best on his team. Because most of them are middle linebacker. Okay, understood. So if we did, and this is just linebackers though. So I'd have to, bro. I wish I can go by position, bro. All NFL. Fucking shit. I wish I can go by position. I really wish I could go by position. But regardless, he wasn't the best on his team. And one more time.
He stated he wants to be the highest paid non-QB in the league. He's a young.
So, Michael played 12 games. Okay. It's 12 games, and he still was nowhere close to, and so did Max Crosby, and Max Crosby did better. So, with that being stated, again, because it says right here, Max Crosby, 12 games, and I just said that nigga got hurt, and he had better stats than, Buddy. He had better stats. It might be by just a little bit, but more sacks. Nigga, sack, who gives a fuck? That doesn't matter. A tackle is a tackle, game. It's better stats. That's what you missing. And then he wasn't the best. Again, he was not the best on his team. He wasn't even the best on his team. If Max Crosby missed them games, Micah Parsons wasn't close to the other niggas that's way higher up the list, bro. Myles Garrett was best DN of TJ fucking Watt. Max Crosby, Micah Parsons was fourth. And these are just DNs only. These ain't those linebackers that's playing edge and shit. Because Myles Garrett is a dog. Okay, then cool. But to be asking for this, and I said it depends on the type of money. If he would have been like, I want to be one of the more higher paid DNs, I'd be like, cool. Yeah, why not? Fuck it. Maybe like top 3 highest paid DNs, or fuck it, top 2. I've been cool. But this?
Micah Parsons, he stated he wants to be the highest paid non-QB in the league.
He's smoking crack. It's crack. It has to be crack, bro. There's no way. Bro, he is not cute. Nigga, what? No fucking shot. No. No, bro. No. Fuck no.
Young guy, TJ Watt.
We not watching this full 18-minute vid because these niggas don't have a lot of combos, but no. I mean, have you seen Dak's contract? Okay. Just because you've made a stupid decision in your past does not mean that you should make a stupid decision in your future. If that is your argument, that's a bad argument, bro. Niggas can wise up at one point. It's called maturity and growth.
Watt just got $41 million a year. Myles Garrett, $40 million a year. He's 26 years old. He's 4-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro, and double-digit sacks every year of his career. But he's never led the league in sacks. So, do you guys think he should be the highest paid non-QB in the league?
And what I don't like when they do shit like this, bro, is when they talk about years prior. I don't give a fuck about years prior. What did you do? What was the last sample size that you gave me? Whatever the fuck that was is all that matters, bro. Because if that was the case, Klay Thompson should have got a max contract. Stephen Curry's up for a max contract. Shit, if Tom Brady still wanted to play, he should have a max contract. That's a dumbass argument.
You guys are the football guys. You go first.
Me personally, I don't think so. I think to be the highest paid guy, you got to be able to do multiple things, and I think he.
That nigga not no cover linebacker, bro. That's on God. I know that shit. He is not a coverage linebacker. That nigga's an edge rusher.
He's a great pass rusher. There's no doubt about it. I mean, it's well documented, his athleticism. The problem is Dallas Cowboys don't get in third down very often. Their run defense is atrocious right now, so his ability to rush a pass.
He is an edge rusher, and they have bad run defense. Edge rushers should have good run defense. Now, I know that's a team thing, but, you know, hey.
Has been limited as of late. My point is, you have to stop throwing. He's not a great run defender. T.J. Watt's a great edge setter. Myles Garrett, it's hard to run to his side. I just think as a pure pass rusher, talent-wise, sure, give him some money, but I don't think he's the elite number one defender in the National Football League. That's just me.
I think it's the market. If it's your time to get paid, you don't have to be the best. If you
That's true. And that's very, very, very true. But the problem is, again, that nigga said he want to get QB money. That nigga smoking crack.
the best at the time, and it's time for you to get paid, shit, you get paid.
Facts.
It's been corners who got paid more than me. Mm-hmm. They weren't fucking better than me. It just was how the market went. So at this point,
That's the key to leave.
they giving DNs $41 million. Parsons should get $41.5 because he's next. Hey, we just follow the market, baby. That's how the league go.
Okay, I'm going to disqualify myself because I'm a lifelong diehard Cowboy
Me too,
fan,
Skip.
but I'd like to say I'm an objective Cowboy fan, and I am with Coach Gruden
That nigga's capping. That nigga's not objective at all. You can shut that shit up. But anyways,
on this one. Way overhyped and ultimately overrated if you're talking about the most guaranteed money in the history of the
Skip Fulton, I don't know. Like, I wish he would stop lying. We've seen you talk for 20-something years at this point, bro. Actually, no, this nigga been talking before I was alive. This nigga been talking for at least 30 years. Because before I was alive, yeah, I don't know who the fuck he's fooling. Just be honest with niggas, gang. You can stop it. Let me go back a little bit.
on this one. Way overhyped and ultimately overrated if you're talking about the most guaranteed money in the history of defense in the National Football League.
Yeah.
Since he came into this league, he's fifth in sacks, to your point, and he's fifth in quarterback hits. Ain't good enough. Since he came into
wait, let me see those stats one more time. Let me hear them one more again.
the league. Since he came into this league, he's fifth in sacks, to your point, and he's fifth in quarterback hits.
And he ain't even up there in tackles. So what the fuck are we talking about?
Ain't good enough. Since he came into this league, he had one big flash as a rookie when nobody knew how to figure him out and slow him down because he is elite quick and fast for his size. And he wrecks maybe 3 or 4 games his rookie year, and then the league figured him out. And down the stretch of his second year and down the stretch of his third year, the league just shut him out and wore him out because he's a little light for his frame, 6'3"-ish, 250-ish, and the tackles just engulf him. And
No, what the niggas started doing is heavily double teaming his ass, and the O-line is keying him on every possession. That's the truth. And the real reason they can do that is because that nigga has no help. He plays for the Dallas Cowboys. They ain't got no other D lineman like that. They ain't got no known DT or other defensive end. And they doing like a 3-4 because that's how that nigga's a linebacker / edge rusher. So, yeah, bro, that shit's tough.
the chippers take big chips out of him, and he just wears out over time. And since his rookie year, I have yet to
Hold on. And he's on the Dallas Cowboys, so they got to play way more defense than the average team because it's a lot of 3 and outs from Dak Prescott. So that nigga's winded as shit.
seen him wreck a game. And in his playoff games, 2 against San Francisco and 1, unfortunately, against Green Bay at home when they were a 7-point favorite as the 2 seed, he no-showed in all 3 games, especially the Green Bay game, when I had to look after the game at the chart just to see if he played because I couldn't remember whether he played in the freaking game. And now...
All right, that was disrespectful. That was disrespectful. We know... Nigga, we know you know that he played, bro. All right, nigga, okay. All right, let's calm it down. All right. That nigga's dead. That was out of pocket. But yeah, bro. Actually, let me put in the clip command. I want to make all that a YouTube video, bro. I want to make that a YouTube video. I'm just cooking like
breaking news.
Okay. Breaking news. What the fuck happened? Talk to me, Pat.
Micah Parsons has officially been traded from the Dallas Cowboys to where? Oh, the Green Bay Packers. A new deal has been reached between David Mulligeta.
Shout out for Cam Newton for signing that ESPN deal. Yeah, bro, I saw that. Because I just saw a random ass meme of like some dude turning around looking at somebody else like, damn, fuck you, nigga. Like, you really did this shit to me. I read the top of it. It said, Shannon Sharp looking at Cam Newton signing his new deal. I was like, oh, shit, okay, cool. So, I mean, like, that's what's up. I kind of wish Cam would have just grown his own shit, though, but that nigga can do both. So, it's cool. I like that everybody got flexibility. But I hope he keeps his shit the main shit.
Gute Kunst, and the entire operation in Green Bay, including Ed Policy, who's the new guy in charge, who wasn't scared to make a little bit of a splash play like his father, Corman Policy, who ran the San Francisco 49ers back in the day. Over the last few days, this has felt like it was getting realer and realer. Ty Schmidt of our program, who his reaction was outrageously fantastic, has been saying, hey, listen, Green Bay, don't be scared to give him $45 million a year, $50 million a year, $55 million a year. Well, it turns out it's $47 million a year for 4 years. There's also 2 first-rounders involved in the trade. And now all of a sudden, the Green Bay Packers fans are thinking, we're winning the goddamn Lombardi.
What? Okay, bro. Pat, and I love Pat McAfee show because they overhype everything. I don't like when niggas do it every now and then. But if you overhype everything, I'm cool with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. Wait, so 4-year, $188 million. Is that a QB deal? Or them niggas getting paid more now? 136 guaranteed. Is that a QB deal? Highest paid. Parsons is the highest paid non-QB in history. And it's 2 first rounders. I'm asking a fucking question. I just have to read a little bit more. At $47 million per year, he is that guy. Well, Dak got a 4-year, $240 million. Oh, so then no. Okay. So wait, what the fuck? In the original, wait, what did he originally want? Did he want to be the highest paid non-QB or the highest paid that's not a QB? Does that make like what the? I don't even know what the fuck I'm trying to say. Did he want a QB contract or did he want the highest paid non-QB contract? Is basically what I'm trying to say. I know what I mean. I don't feel like I'm saying it the right way though. I think he wanted. Did he want QB money? Because that's what I took it as the other video. $8 million more than Kirk Cousins. Okay, well I'm gonna be honest. Now this might be my defensive bias showing, but that nigga might deserve that $8 million more than Kirk Cousins. I like Kirk Cousins, but that nigga's not like that.
Our program, who his reaction was outrageously fantastic, has been saying, hey, listen, Green Bay, don't be scared to give him $45 million a year, $50 million a year, $55 million a year. Well, it turns out it's $47 million a year for 4 years. There's also 2 first-rounders involved in the trade. And now all of a sudden, the Green Bay Packers fans are thinking, we're winning the goddamn Lombardi because we're bringing a guy who can wreck a game on the defensive side. LaFleur's going to take care of the offensive side. No. And all of a sudden, the Green Bay Packers draft wide receivers in the first round, and they trade for the highest paid non-quarterback in the history of the NFL. Welcome to the brand new Green Bay Packers. Ty Schmidt, I watched you erupt. I watched you climax. I watched you experience the thrill of a fan saying, it was going to be a good year. Now it's going to be a great year. Ty, congratulations. And also, a little journalism. We've been on top of this for a few days now.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about this, when it first came out, and there just steadily was more smoke around this situation. And, again, being a Packers fan, or we've talked about this.
It's crazy he did go to the ops, though. I think that's insane. That nigga really did go to the ops.
it's like with the Steelers and the Packers, like they don't make these type of moves.
He wanted a fully guaranteed contract. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, that's too damn bad.
But the more we were starting to hear about it, that was the only, Shefty came on the show earlier today and said, hey, there are going to be multiple suitors, multiple teams who are interested. And maybe it is just because I'm a Packers fan and it was my algorithm, but that was the only team whose name I was actually seeing. Like, hey, the Packers are in on this. They want to do this. Ultimately, did I think it was going to actually happen?
No, he didn't.
Probably not. But
no,
then
he didn't.
It just, day after day,
Shout
it was
out to
like,
the
no,
Packers
this is a real thing.
really
When I saw that 45 million, and I don't know who first put that out there, pretty close. But like when I first saw that, I was like, oh, okay, like they have this.
Right. Who is y'all? The Packers? I fuck with Aaron Rodgers, bro, so that's why I got a Packers jersey. But like, nigga, no, I'm not no Packers fan.
This is set up. This is ready to go. And now we'll just see. Maybe Jerry is going to get to the point where people around him are going to say, hey, you know what? You guys have kind of been at odds this whole time. He doesn't want to talk to you. You don't want to talk to him. Why don't you go ahead and get a generational haul for a generational player? So, I'm over the moon. I really am speechless.
Bro, I'm sorry. I think generational for Micah Parsons is crazy, bro. He's a good edge rusher. America's team. Who, bro, what is going on?
It really does. And I don't think it's crazy to say that as a Packers fan, like, boom, I'm thinking Super Bowl now.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, how do we get into the Super Bowl? They got to beat the Lions. What I'm hearing is they got to beat the Bears. They got to beat the Eagles. Who is beating the Eagles? Not them. The Packers not beating the bro. Yo, what the fuck is happening? Are we forgetting what the Commanders? Yeah, I don't know what's going on, bro. The Madden curse. Wait, who's on the cover of Madden? Oh, bro, they still got Jalen Hurts. I don't give a damn about that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Barkley is nice, but nigga, come on.
I love that that's what fans can experience, especially with the trade of one great player. And everybody seems to agree that Micah is a great football player. And I think everybody in Dallas thinks the same thing. I do wonder, whenever the story is told, what it actually was between Jerry and Micah. Because from Micah's letter that he put out, he thanked Dallas, loved Dallas, gave a place for him to belong. He said in there, growing up near Philadelphia, he was a Dallas Cowboys fan when everybody else was. So whenever he was drafted 12th overall in 2021, that was literally a lifelong dream. Got the blue and white on at Penn State, stayed in the same colors with Dallas. This is dream come true. Everything's crazy. So then he also said, I just wanted Mulugeta to be able to negotiate my contract. Now, Mulugeta is the guy who negotiates all the contracts that break all the records. This is the most recent one. Okay. Congrats to Mulugeta getting this deal done. Here's the full terms now. Rappaport is reporting. Cowboys get Kenny Clark. In 2 firsts.
Wow.
Packers get Micah Parsons. Now, how do you feel immediately? Heard a no shit right there.
Yeah, I'm very surprised. He's been a guy you can set your watch to on defense right there in the middle. But, they have a couple young guys who have been, pretty solid. I wasn't expecting him to be included in this at all. I figured it'd be more of like a Quay Walker, type player because Kenny Clark, he's not old, but still, I think if you have the opportunity to trade for Micah Parsons, short of having to, trade like a Jordan Love or something like that, like I think that's you do it, and they felt the same way, which is awesome.
Really one of the big things for the Packers the past couple of years, like Lucas Van Ness, he hasn't got enough opportunity, and then when you look at only 2 picks and Kenny Clark, that stinks. But it's not like they killed their drafts for the next 2 years. Of course, I think we all expect the Packers to be in Micah to have an
first.
Pro year with the Jerry Jones documentary coming out. I kind of feel like now this might be Jerry's last ride. I'm assuming that the people around Jerry, if the Packers do go on to,
I don't know what they had going on, bro, but that nigga don't give a shit no more. And he really is a Cowboys fan. But yeah, LOL, Pat got them working overtime. It's that time of the year. Shit. Glad I don't have to wait till tomorrow to hear y'all opinion. Thought y'all would be out the studio. Yeah, them niggas working, boy. Them niggas working. All right, that's the gist of that one. That's why he be having nice little short videos. You catch the gif real quick. All right, what the fuck is happening? and Cowboys playing opening night. I know. If they get their ass whooped, because he got so many of them. I wish he would have just said live. Like,
traded Micah. Cowboys are trading Micah Parsons to Green Bay. Parsons and the Packers have reached an agreement. 4-year, $188 million.
Do they have a better line than the Cowboys? That's my question.
Cowboys, fries in the bag, man. You know, we had a good, like, yes, that one whips. I mean, fries in the bag, man. Like, how are we losing Micah Parsons?
Hey, that nigga be he be smacking his desk the same way I be smacking my desk, boy. That shit funny. But his is crazy because you can hear, y'all can be hearing the shit too. But he got the little metal sound. Y'all just be hearing thuds.
Arguably, like, fries in the bag, man. You know, we had a good, like, yes, that one whips. I mean, fries in the bag, man. Like, how are we losing Micah Parsons? Arguably a top 5, if not top 3, defensive player in the NFL.
There you go.
I got a box. I have a box in down.
Whoa. He said the what?
A top 5, if not top 3, defensive player.
No. And no, he's not. He's literally not. I just closed out them tabs. He didn't even have a better. No, he's not. No, he isn't. He is not top 5. No, he's not top 3, and he's surely not top 5 either. Jesus Christ, bro. Yo, we gotta relax, bro. We gotta relax. I understand he's upset, but man, we just looked at the stats. He's not even up there for real. I don't even think he was top 10. He might not even be top 15.
In the bag. Like, how are we losing?
He's not even the best in his he's not top 3 in his position. I think he was number 5 in the defensive end position, but he also plays linebacker. So, like, no.
Micah Parsons, arguably a top 5, if not top 3, defensive player in the NFL.
Like, no, he's not, bro.
I got a box. I have a box in Dallas this year, and I get to go watch my team, and I get to go watch Micah come back and probably dog walk our offense.
Facts.
Because I'm going to the Packers game. I have a nice box for the family and everyone for the Cowboys-Packers game. What did we get? What did we get? What did we get in the trade? If we didn't get 2 first-rounders, I'm off the scene, bro. Like, we stop saying nothing. Stop. There's no way. Hey, here you go, Micah. Hey, here's Micah. We get nothing. We got 2 first-rounders.
Exactly.
Like, what is the game plan there? How do we keep doing this, bro? I don't want to read the statement. Sure. Cowboys Nation. Growing up in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, I was one of the few kids in my neighborhood who cheered for the Dallas Cowboys. Nearly everyone around supported the Eagles, but I always wanted to be a star, to wear the blue Penn State. Then I carried the colors of the NFL at the Cowboy, and it was a dream. It was a destiny. From the moment I arrived in Dallas, you embraced me and my family as your own. Made a kid in the East Coast feel right at home in Texas. Every time I pulled up to work, stepped onto the field, felt the weight and pride representing you. You didn't just give me a jersey, a place to belong. Never wanted this chapter to end. Not everything was in my control. My heart has always been there and still is, though. I never made any demands, never asked for anything more than fairness. I only asked for the person I trust to negotiate my contract to be part of the process. This is a sad day, but not a bitter one. I will never forget the joy of draft night, the adrenaline of running in the tunnel, or the brotherhood I share with my teammates, coaches, and staffs. Those memories are forever. North Texas will continue to be my home in the offseason. I'll still be here giving back to the community so much. It gave me so much. And no matter where the next chapter takes me, the bond we built will never break. Thank you, Cowboys Nation. Every cheer, every moment, and every ounce wearing a star has been an honor. So Jerry just didn't want to talk to his agent. Is that what is going on here?
No, that nigga did not want to pay him, gang. He did not want to pay him. He didn't want to pay him. All right, I'm done. I'm done with this Cowboys shit. I'm not even a Cowboys fan for real, but bro, he just didn't want to pay that nigga, bro. Damn, he didn't want to pay him. That's the truth. If he was really like that, he would have paid his ass, bro, and it would have just moved on. It wouldn't even be a thing. He did not want to pay that nigga that money.